single needle can hold 1,000 times its own weight due to its incredibly thin cross-section. Imagine a needle so thin it can hold the weight of a small car. But how does this work? Needles have been a crucial part of human history, from sewing to medical procedures. But have you ever stopped to think about the technology behind these tiny tools? Today, we're going to explore the fascinating world of needle tech and uncover some surprising smartphone hacks. You might be surprised to learn that a smartphone's needle-like components are crucial for its functionality. For instance, the tiny camera lens on your phone uses a type of needle to focus and adjust light. This technology has been around for centuries, but its applications in smartphones are relatively new. So, what exactly makes a needle so strong and capable of holding such heavy loads? It all comes down to the needle's cross-section, which is incredibly thin and allows it to withstand massive forces. But that's not the strangest part. The materials used to make needles have also been around for thousands of years. For example, steel needles have been used for sewing and medical procedures since ancient times. However, modern smartphone needles are made from a different material altogether. This material is known as titanium, which is incredibly strong and lightweight. But why is titanium better than steel for smartphone needles? The answer lies in its unique properties, which make it perfect for miniaturized technology. For instance, titanium can withstand extreme temperatures and vibrations. But wait until you hear what comes next. Smartphone needles are also used in 3D printing. That's right, the same technology that makes your phone's camera lens so sharp is used to create complex objects in 3D printing. This has opened up new possibilities for manufacturing and innovation. However, the use of needles in smartphones also raises some concerns about safety and durability. For instance, what happens if a needle breaks or gets damaged?
Well, fortunately, smartphone manufacturers have developed various safety features to prevent this from happening.
But that's not all. The use of needles in smartphones also has some surprising benefits. For example, the tiny camera lens on your phone can be used to take high-quality photos and videos. This is thanks to the needle-like component that focuses and adjusts light. But that's not the only benefit. Smartphone needles are also used in various medical applications. For instance, some smartphones are equipped with tiny needles that can be used to take blood samples. This technology has the potential to revolutionize the medical field and make it more accessible. However, there are still some challenges to overcome before smartphone needles can be used for medical purposes. For example, the needles used in smartphones are still relatively large compared to traditional medical needles. But researchers are working on developing smaller and more precise needles for medical use. And then something unexpected happened. Smartphone needles were used in a space mission. That's right, a team of scientists used a smartphone's needle-like component to take high-quality photos of the stars. This technology has opened up new possibilities for space exploration and research. But what does this mean for the future of smartphone technology? Well, it's likely that we'll see even more advanced and sophisticated needle-like components in future smartphones. For instance, some researchers are working on developing needles that can be used for 3D printing and other applications. This technology has the potential to revolutionize various industries and make them more efficient. However, there are still some challenges to overcome before smartphone needles can be used for these purposes. For example, the needles used in smartphones are still relatively large compared to traditional manufacturing needles. But researchers are working on developing smaller and more precise needles for these applications. And let's not forget the impact of smartphone needles on the environment. For instance, the production of smartphones requires a significant amount of energy and resources. However, the use of needles in smartphones also has some environmental benefits. For example, the tiny camera lens on your phone can be used to monitor and track environmental changes. This technology has the potential to make a significant impact on our understanding of the environment. But what can we do to make smartphone technology more sustainable? Well, there are several steps we can take to reduce the environmental impact of smartphones. For instance, we can use recycled materials and reduce energy consumption during production. We can also use smartphones for environmental monitoring and tracking. This technology has the potential to make a significant impact on our understanding of the environment and our ability to protect it. So, what's the key takeaway from this fascinating journey into the world of smartphone needles? It's that technology is all around us, and it's constantly evolving and improving. And with the use of smartphone needles, we're seeing new possibilities for innovation and progress. If you found this fascinating, subscribe for more incredible stories like this. And don't forget to like and comment below. We love hearing from you. Want more mind blowing facts? Hit subscribe and join our journey of discovery.